Welcome back, everyone, to Yakuza Kiwami. Is it? Everything is working. That's good and fine. My sound should be up and running, and I believe I've sorted out the cooldowns on it. So feel free to go nuts on those. We will be doing a bit more of the pocket circuit. That did come through, Amber. If you want to try another one. Splash it. Oh, not whatever, Amber. It's fine. Oh, not your contacts. Whatever will I do?
Nani?
Willie! Then do another one. See if the cooldown's off.
Stream waifu is entered.
There we go, cooldown's off. You can now play the sounds as you want them. Yeah, there's a 2-minute cooldown on before, but I found the setting for it. I also figured maybe while we're in this neck of the woods,
Volkswagen Beater.
oh, the Volkswagen Beater in the Yakuza game.
Yeah.
It's just some punky still got his contact lenses. Yes, douchebag.
Nani?
There's so many scams in this part of Tokyo.
Bagel.
Bar gum indeed. Majima. So I should just get the fuck out of the way of that, alright? And smack the head. And face to the floor. Quite like that finisher, it's quite a nice one. Let's do it again. Good night, sweet Majima. Good way to start off the stream, but fuck this one-eyed prick. I say that, he's a great guy. He's lovely, it's amazing. Yeah, we can skip yours, it's all the same text again. Giddy Jen. Now, where is he? I mentioned with the boss, he says it's a riddle for you. I seriously don't understand him. Let's roll together. Let's roll together. Don't know where that one is. However, this has just popped up. Oh no, this is the... We might as well get this side quest out of the way. We might as well get the slide this under the terms and services while we can. I'm sure it can be appealing to adults. The story behind Magic is that good insect fairies need to fight against the bugs that suddenly turn bad. Use 4 cards to make a deck, an insect card, and 3 skill cards. Insect card summon an insect card to the battle. It's basically rock, paper, scissors, but with bikini ladies. Bikini ladies, wrestling, and insects. That's what this is. So let's get this out of the way, because I mean we could just ignore it and not take the XP and the gold and the money and stuff like that, but it's gonna need to be done at some point. Come, child professor, teach me how to play with the boobies and the bikinis. Paper, rock, and then scissors. You even tell me how to win, man. Oh, Japan. I wasn't kidding. This is legit part of the game. This is a serious game about the Japanese underground. Let's see how long it takes for Twitch to get on my ass. Even got some jiggle physics going on. They must have talked to the Dead or Alive folks. Hooray! And all the horny beetles get to watch and have fun. Ants in your pants. Are you really excited or nervous about something? Win or lose, you can try again. That's... who are they truly advertising that game for? It might... No, there's not quite so many insects in that street, in that game, bud. Ain't in this thing. Welcome to Yakuza, the serious game for serious people, with serious sub-story side quests, where a child will teach me, a 20, maybe 30-year-old man, how to play a rock paper scissors game. I was just saying, I was just thinking I'm gonna have to do the crane game at some point. Oh no, he got... It's a shame you spent 10,000 yen on UFO catching. You got bloody blowy. A Java Sparrow. White Bun-chan.
Nani?
Yeah, sure, why not? Reaper Men, or the Genetic Opera, or the other one? Reaper Men like a TV show, or like I say, Reaper Men the Genetic Opera? If it's the Genetic Opera, we can talk. Ah, there you go. I hate crane games. So I want to be straight on with you. Too far to the left. Come on, fatty, let's go. Yes, fall, fall, fall! You sack of crap. I don't know that one. I know. I don't know that one at all. Sounds like something Amber would watch. Come on, that's pretty good. That's gonna get him in the hole. In you go. I'd like to say I'm not a fan of Jude Law, however, I can't really think of anything bad I've seen him in. I'm just not a fan of him and his face. Good actor, he just ah, damn, those Jumbo Bunchan. Did one Jumbo Bunchan. You know what? If I get you... Come on, that's pretty spot on. That's gonna do it. No! Should have gone a bit further back. If I remember rightly, there is the side quest for this is you basically want one of everything. But for now, I will. Fair enough. Have you finished Titans yet? Because, as I said, I think it was in Carter's stream or whoever, or Johnny's stream. Fuck season 3, man. Fuck everything. Like a lot of what they've done in season 3. Fuck a lot of it. I mean, it wasn't unwatchable. It wasn't as bad as. Wasn't as bad as season 1. Have you been enjoying season 3 though? Tell me that. Have you? It's been going on like, what they've done with Bruce, what they did with the Joker, the whole Under the Red Hood story. If we can just do one. This should make you flip. No, you son of a bitch. You middle one, you fucker. You appreciated it? They fucked him. But right, yeah, no, I agree with that. But at the same time, then why not do something different? Why do it at all if you're not going to do it? If you're not going to do it right? But I've been saying to Amber, they shouldn't have had Bruce in it at all. Bruce should have been Alfred, and Bruce should have just been away. doing stuff.
よく狙うどこを狙うかが
Ah,
ポイントです
that's fucked.
移動しますうまく狙えましたか
That's gonna get stopped. Yep.
自動で動きます
Mm. Exactly. It would have been more, especially with the choice of is it Ian Glenn?
次に進みます
Ian Glenn is the actor. I can't see him as Bruce, or well, specifically Batman. If it was maybe an older, like a Batman Beyond-y sort of Bruce, maybe.
移動しますうまく狙えましたか 自動で動きます
Yeah, I also agree with that. I'm gonna have to reset these fat bastard birds. No, I agree. Absolutely agree. That's why I think Ian Glenn would have been a great Alfred as well. These stuffies are adorable. They're a pain in my dick, though.
よくどこを狙うかがポイントです移動します
I mean, Amber, if we ever go to Tokyo, the Kamurocho district is a place, and this map is accurate.
自動で動きます
I do kind of want the axolotl with the mustache in the top hat. Oh, you fat bastard bird! Yes, look at this distinguished gentleman.
横に移動し
I
ま
will
す
fat shame these birds as much as I want. You know what? Let's go for the middle one. See if I can.
よく狙ってくださいどこを狙うかがポイントです移動しますうまく狙えましたか
I'd love to go to Tokyo. I want like there's no classes nearby, but I want to get at least some lingo down before I go. I'll try and get the axolotl with a hat
繰り返しプレイすることで
before I swap this
上
out.
達しますいきまーすストップどこを狙うかが重要だよ狙いを決めて
Oh come on, that's perfect. That's couldn't be more spot on.
どうだ
See, I've heard mixed things about Duolingo. The thing, the one with the bird. So I might give that a go then. Look at this distinguished gentleman. Yes, very distinguished. Congratulations. Woo, papa. Well, we got two more, so I might as well try and get the family.
ストップどこを狙うかが重要だよ
Woo, papa. See, these are grabbable because they've got like their heads. Like there's somewhere to grab on them. The fat birds, they're just round and they're pear shaped. So there's nothing to grab.
どうだ
That's why I don't play claw games in real life. They're rigged. Motherfucking rigged. Angie.
横に移動だよ
Thing is, right, that's so, like, so from where this is starting, I can't get a hold of this now.
ストップどこを狙うかが重要だよ
You see what I mean? Doesn't matter how good I'm going to get on this.
こんなところで止めちゃって
Oh. Are you coming with me?
どうだ
It might be coming with me. You I just want the family. Right, this is it. This is the stream. This is my next 2 hours. I'm just gonna play some fucking claw games.
横ストップ。どこを狙うかが重要だよ。狙いを決めて。
But yeah, I bet if we ever actually go to Tokyo, go to the Kamurocho district, I could probably take us around. No balls, I want what? What? No balls, I want what? Get them all? Gotta buy our nostrils. Yes! Woo, mama! Congratulations! It's the only way to win this. You've got to cheat it. So I just changed my title to to claw games for the next 2 hours. Serious Yakuza game. Alright, boy. That's pretty spot on. That's pretty spot on. Get rid of those axolotl hooks. That's pretty spot on. You coming with me, boy? I could not have timed that any better. You son of a bitch. Okay. Alright. 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 That's a bit to the right. Get a hold of those toe beans. Get in those toe beans. Ah! Alright, 3 more tries. Don't, because I'll kill him. I'll fuck him up. I will get him just to sell him to some ratty orphan child. Doda! Congratulations! Woo-kun! Woo-papa, woo-mama, and woo-kun. Sir, I've got 2 more turns and there's nothing in my machine. I don't even get my money, like some money back. That's ridiculous. Yeah, change the prizes. The other problem with this side quest is that it's random what he changes them to. See, like, we've got them now, and we've also got the monkey balls. Moving to the left. Dora! Now, that's an actual, like, what is that? That's, I was off on both times, but I got it first time. I got that fine. Right, they're all fucked then, basically. Right, cool. Clean out all the cabs. What, do you mean I get doubles as well? getting doubles is pointless, but alright, fine. I will attempt this. So much money.
行きまーす。ストップ。どこを
Ah,
狙
that's
うかが
fucked.
重要だよ。狙いを決めて。こんなところで止めちゃって。
I'll get one of every one I don't have.
どうだ。
But there's no point getting another two of the same ones. Congratulations!
また来てね。
Change out the UFO catcher prizes, bitch. I want him to kind of look at the other guy and be like, you spent 10,000 yen on this? Look at all the stuff I've got. Look it. We got what I want. Well, they're new. Right. Let's go, fat birds.
横に移動だよ。右ストップ。どこを狙うかが重要だよ。
No, you gotta go back to the thing. You tell them to change the prizes out. Then they change the layout and the prizes in them.
こんなところで止めちゃって。
There are like there's like two other Sega shops.
どうだ。
Oh, I hate these so much. These ones specifically. They're going to be a pain in the dick as well, the ones next to them. I can just feel that.
ストップ。どこを狙うかが重要だよ。狙いを決めて。こんなところで止めちゃって。 どうだ。
I can't tell if you're getting caught on the pink one. I might go for the pink one and work my way forward. Because even if that falls, it might knock the other one in.
横に移動だよ。ストップ。どこを狙うかが重要だよ。狙いを決めて。
Now this should grab its butt and flip it.
どうだ。
See? That's the strat for him. I do know what I'm doing. Despite popular opinion. Bun-chan, the Java Sparrow, pink. So this would be Bun-chan, the Java Sparrow, white.
頑張ろう。今ストップ。どこを狙うかが重要だよ。狙いを決めて。
There's nothing to stop you grabbing its ass. There we go. Flip it in. Flip it in. Go on. Go on, flip it in. Go on. Just chuck it. Go on. There you go. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, absolutely. Because like it's so to grab it, there's nothing to grab it onto. Like if you look at like the hats, there's nothing. So I'm pointing at the screen like you can see where my finger is, but like if you look at the way the hats are, like there is nothing to grip on the edge of them. Like the brim's not big enough, and then you look at the body, there's nowhere for it to grip. You've just got to get onto
また来てね。
onto something. I do really like the Kappa CD though.
どこを狙うかがポイントです。
Yankee with the no brim.
うまく狙えましたか。
It's pretty good. Oh, he's going back. He's going backwards. He's going backwards.
動で動きます
The microphone might save me. Oh! Ah, you fuckwit Kappa. Ah, Inoki. Hokey dokey dokey
狙
panic.
ってくださいどこを狙うかがポイントです移動しますうまく狙えまし
Let's
たか
grab him by his taint. Come on, get in the taint, get in the gooch. Claw that taint!
自動で動きます
There's something going on with those three.
おめでと
Kanakappa?
うございます横に移動よく次はどこを狙います
Right,
か
where do I want these? So this is the same sort of problem. There's not really anywhere to grab them.
うまく狙えましたか
So this may be the same sort of strap, just sort of grab and
自動で
flip.
動きます
Oh, come on! Just a bit more. Just a bit more. Again, I love the Yakuza series because I'm a grown-ass late 20s, early 30s something man, fresh out of prison. Found out that my patriarch was,
よくねどこを狙うか
like doesn't want me and stuff like that. I've been blamed for the shooting of my father figure,
うまく
but I'm playing I'm playing the catch cards. There's a super serious story going on, and I'm here doing UFO Catcher 8.
自動で動きます
There's a whole ass dating sim as well, which I kind of started yesterday. Kion
おめ
Chan.
でとうございます横に移動よく次はどこを狙いますか
Right, so with this one, I want the hat.
移動しますうまく狙えましたか
Go the way, chubby.
自動で動きます
No! There you go, bud. You stand up right. It's all good.
横に移動します
I don't think I can get him anymore.
どこを狙うかがポイントです
I'm gonna have to shove him over.
移動しますうまく狙えましたか
That might work.
自動で動きます
That might work. Ah, no, of course not. Got him over though. I've shifted him.
次に進みますよく狙うどこを狙うかがポイントです移動しますうまく狙えましたか
Years of practice and meditation have allowed me to play the UFO catcher as a
自
master.
動で動きます
Son of a bitch! All I'm doing is slightly knocking him over and then correcting his posture.
よくどこを狙うかがポイントです移動します
Right,
うま
that
く狙え
shouldn't.
ましたか
That should be it. That should be the one. It's the one I want it to be.
自動で動きます
Yep, you're gonna fail and then clutch onto his hat. Perfect. Perfect. Don't you get in the way, green hair. Kyonbo.
おめでとうございますまた遊んでくださいね
Right, you there. I have got one of everything so far. Give him the toy. Give you that. 10,000 yen. So that's what he just gave me. $100 bucks, £100 for a fucking stuffy, basically. If my rough translation of yen is right, I'm pretty sure it's like divide by 100 to get a rough estimate. Yeah, so 10,000 would be, yeah, so 10,000 would be 100 US. Yeah, he just gave me $100 bucks, $100. That's Discord, isn't it? I want to go into Discord. So then that would be, yeah. But still, though. Sorry, I didn't even see the fucking squirrel. What? No, I don't want to pay. I don't want to play sexy rock paper scissors. Yeah, 70 quid just for a fucking for a stuffy, dude. I have to get this before Amber sees it because she'll go fucking. Look at this Pikachu looking ass. You're on the edge anyway, mate. You just need to fall off. That's all you need to do. Dora! Quick, get it before Amber realises what I've just got. Oh shit, it was a jumbo. I need to get normal now. Is it weird that this is oddly therapeutic? That this is really sort of chill. That I'm just fucking UFO catching. The fucking Pikachu-looking ass squirrel, yeah. His name's Chestnut Amber. Right, let's get the big boy. That's a little bit forward. Yeah, I've seen some like the really big stand presentation stand ones. Oh, come on. Physics, do your... Come on, physics. Come on, physics. Come on, physics. I can see you working, physics. Do your job. Do your job, physics. Oh, you sack of shit. Come on. We all know that should have fell. I feel like I'd spend more money going over to Tokyo and like Japan and stuff like that than I would ever going to like Disneyland. And that's knowing what Amber's like. Because I would come back with like a big statue of Dragon Ball Z in One Piece and shit. No! Physics, you... Physics, you cruel bitch. You fucked me for the last time. Never. Never should that have worked. 2 for 1! Alright, cool. I think that's everything. I don't care about you, you... Gotcha, monkey base. Don't know that. That's absolutely true. Absolutely true. So, let's go do what... maybe not. Hello? Give you a sign. This initiative from the Majima family. You, what's the problem? No problem at all. In fact, you were released from prison recently, right? Did you want to celebrate your release? As expected for the samurai family, why would there be any kind of celebration? Depressing, isn't it? The boss has graciously decided to entertain you, sir. Do you know a company called Asia, just down on Pig Street? The bikini bar? That's where you want me to celebrate my release. Exactly. The boss... Oh, no. Oh, no. I know what this one is. Oh, this is... Oh, no. Well, if sexy bug ladies weren't going to get me done by terms and services, this one might. Oh. Yep. So, Majima, the guy that wants to, to fight all the time so I can get stronger and be the best I ever was, decided he's going to celebrate my release from prison. I did not. Tell me about this Kawasaki arcade. Here it is. Amber, I hope you're watching. This is why we love Majima. Because Majima, not gay, just despite this and Garomi. Ooh, that sounds cool. Oh, so you thought you'd get to see some hot ladies? Oh, Kiryu-chan, is that really what's on your mind? That's not it, but you can't honestly call that a dance like that appropriate for someone's welcome back party. What? Are you dissatisfied with the entertainment? Tell you what, tonight you can touch the dancers all you want. I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. I'm out of here. Wait, are you saying you can't accept my welcome back party and the entertainment I provided? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even if it means I lose face over it, don't be ridiculous. I never should have had a welcome back party in the first place. I decline the sentiment with all due respect. Huh. Then you're prepared to face the consequences. So be it. I'll make sure you pay me back tenfold for all the expense I've gone for you. I was going to... Oh, no. That is a shame. I miss good arcades. I wish this country had more good arcades. Like, Amber went to... I can't remember where she went, but... It was like an arcade she was going to go to there. It was like a proper, like, House of the Dead, Street Fighter-y, arcade-y. Norwich, that's it, thank you. Oh, Deacon! There is, saying if you're interested in more Yakuza stuff and you don't play, and there is a Fist of the North Star game that has Kazuma Kiryu as one of the, as like a bonus character. That was super steamy, right? Yeah, those are the kind of dance I never get to enjoy while I was behind bars. Ha! Glad to hear it. Dances are just an audience to really get 'em going. Well, there's nothing spicy about it. Majima, son. Oh, I know it's a little delayed, but I'm grateful that you thought of me to welcome me back, despite your methods. Screw that! I didn't want you to get you out or pull off a stunt like this for your damn gratitude. I wanted a serious fight. Besides, 10 years on a murder charge ain't shit. It's a walk in the park, especially compared to him. Who? Forget it. Show's over anyway. See you around, Kiryu-chan. I've got so many stuffings in my inventory. Norwich is a bit of a trek, but it's not too bad for because she went to meet her family from because Amber is a dirty southerner. Although I'm slowly converting her. Majima. Where though? Oh. Oh, this is the fucking... Yeah, this is the gambling den, right? Glad I found this then. Cool, 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 cool. Right, we'll come back here later, but what I would like actual food, please, sir. Hom nom. See, this is my problem. If I go to Tokyo, being the fucking foodie that I am, I'm gonna come back like I knew I was when I went to America. I knew I'm gonna come back like 3 sizes bigger. Because I'm gonna be like, I want everything. Like, we're gonna come here several nights. So I'm gonna. Why do you keep saying that? Where are you, Majima? See, you keep doing that, but I don't know where you are. Well, it's like the late night bars that you find in like in this game, which is like this little area here, Champion District, where it's like tiny little bars, and it's just like you can sit maybe 5 people in there. Yeah, shit's the dream. Like there was one where it's like, yeah, this guy just randomly, like, just like these little pubs you're looking for, and like it's just four or 5 guys finished from work. The guy's putting on fresh chicken hearts and doing like proper like yakisoba. I'm like, yeah, I'd fucking love that. I think, yeah, I watched some stuff. I know there's a white guy who like, does like the hotels, the first class trains, and like the markets and stuff like that. I've watched a lot of him. I forget what his name is though. Yeah, Chris Broad. Yeah. But that's why I want to learn some of the lingo, because I want to be able to just go to these like little authentic pubs and stuff like that, and at least be able to pigeon talk my way through it. Right, let's go. Shishifuku Street, I think, and then left. Isn't this the pawn shop? I don't mean AW. Yeah, this is the actual like pawn shop. Oh, I don't think you were here for the side quest earlier, where it was an F cup in distress. Cool. I could buy a goddamn lightsaber. Super spicy knife. Thing is, if you use any actual weapons in this, you're not doing it right. The only one that sort of used weapons properly, which was the new one, which was more of an RPG. Absolutely, that's how Japan works. Damage boost. Oh yeah, I need to put my fucking things away. That's not cool. A button shot. There we go. Might as well keep them on me in case I ever actually do want to do those side quests later. There's a whole baseball mini game as well I could do, which is pretty good. Well, it can be pretty fun. Oh hey, it's you guys. How's your back, buddy? Oh no! The first time I broke his leg, second time I broke his back. Oh, now I've hurt his head. Fork over 1 million yen right now. Fuck on. Oh, 1% bank club. Oh yeah, it's the Sons of Asgard. Is it Sons of Odin or is it Sons of Asgard? It is Sons of Odin. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, sorry. I can't remember. Was it Chelsea that got me this? I'm sure if she's in the stream, she'll answer. I must say for choice. I don't know. With the shit that the Sons of Asgard, the Sons of Odin get up to, I'm not sure what's safer to be part of. Definitely better protection, that's for sure. Well, I'm glad they finally learned their lesson of fighting me on the street. It's 50 for them. Fucking hell. Who's harassing women? Why have I been stopped? Who are you? Is the cock crowing? Sorry, who the fuck are you? I was gonna deal with the assholes harassing a woman, but alright. Ah, it's a Majima fight. I thought it was the cock was growing, to be fair. Majima, hey, Majima. Chill a sec, yeah, bro. Nope, 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 nope. And foot to the face. Oh. I can't wait to learn some more heat moves. Well, I'm not sure if you do in this one, but I know in the later ones you learn some really fucking brutal ones. Get out of here. Get out of there. Oh, that was closer than I wanted it to be. Yeah, it's fine. Who cares if someone else joins in? Yeah, I need to find somewhere to eat. Club Sega, Mac Bowl. Pronto's where I want to go. That's where I want to limp to. No. Don't do it. See, if I can make it to the food shop, should be fine. It's making it to the food shop. Because there's Majima. Alright. Alright, Majima, we're doing this. Alright, Majima, let's do this, you unrelenting prick. Well, his whole purpose in this game is to get me back to my old strength that I had 10 years ago, before I had 10 years of not fighting in the slammer. That's his whole goal, is that he enjoys fighting me so much that he's going to beat the shit out of me until I can just beat the shit out of him. When he did those sort of like knockdown glowy states, if I don't do these special attacks on him, he regains his health. Like I'll show you, you see me sort of like level up normally. And the reason I'm skipping through his dialogue is it's always the same. But if I... And this rank goes up to triple S, by the way. So what he's doing is every time I fight him, I'm getting skill points in the dragon tech tree. So this is what I'm leveling up and stuff like that. Like, you know, I've got to actually learn what that is. Now that I think about it, you need to have... Okay. Yeah, 100 emails, there we go. What was the last one? Not Rena. Oh. Mark Bowl. Okay. Suppose that makes sense. Well, while I'm here... I wonder if Omelet's in this game, because there's also a there's a side character called Omelet, which is a chicken who's in every one of the games. Nice spy with one eye, Gideon-chan. Ah, great. Look how done he is. Just,
Nani?
good old Gideon-chan. I ain't stupid, you are. I know you're really here, Kiryu-chan. See the way you use bonding balls in your fighting styles? I did think this guy used to run a cabaret club and was a dancer and everything. Wait, I've got to beat him at bowling? Alright. God, I love these games.
Yakuza.
Tuck and bowl, basically, yeah. Oh, piss. Oh, that should have been better. God, imagine about beating 8. I swear if he starts getting strikes. Alright. Alright.
Yeah.
I left 2, he left 1. The one-eyed guy's doing better than me. Hello, Mr. Smooth. Shit. Alright. Now I left one. I'm not the one-eyed guy. The guy with the swanky suit. That's
Execute Order 66.
let's kill them all. Yush. Yeah, we could do Majima. We could do Majima. Another really important thing to remember is, Mr. Booth, this is a very important and serious game, but very important and serious matters. Not at all about the guy. This guy's been stalking me to beat me up to make me stronger. Just forget about that. And the fact that he's been a stripper and dressed up like a hostess to get me to fight him. Well then. Yes! Fuck you, Majima! You one-eyed prick. Wait, I gotta go again? Hell yeah. You second son of a bitch. You crazy stalker. Ah. I can get a spare though. No, too much. Considering I've never played the bowling on this game before, I think I'm doing alright. Bruh. How have you been today, Mrs. Booth, by the way? What have you been up to? Better than what I normally do in actual bowling. Oh yeah, this is also a Christmas game because it's set at Christmas time. Technically, I should have more than him, right? It's not a woo. He might beat me. I don't want him to beat me. Son of a bitch. Whose team are you on, Mrs. Booth? So if I knock down one more pin, if I'd done anything in that last one. No, I was bowling as Kiryu, not Majima. Majima's whole thing is that I went to prison for 10 years. The main character, I. He needs some milk! And that he's challenging and stalking me everywhere to beat me up to get me stronger. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's Yakuza, it's a crazy story. I've punched him everywhere. Because he fucking follows me. Let's do a round. Let's do a round to myself. Let's practice for next time. Because we were gonna go and do some fucking Hot Wheels. That was the original plan. Oh, Majima, like, he sent me a text saying, "Oh yeah, we're gonna celebrate you getting out of prison for 10 years. I've got you a stripper," and he was the stripper on the dance stage. So it's not really excessive. That Turkey's a perfect game, right? Attack is a perfect game, right? Three strikes in a row. Well, there's two. There's two Sting Bean. Just gonna... I'm not even gonna say anything, I'm just gonna leave that there. For posterity's purposes, that you no-balls me, and I did it. What's up, Brooke? I haven't seen you in ages. Merry Christmas, happiest of New Year's. How are you doing, sir? Welcome to me showing up Sling Bean in the nicest way possible. Fuck. Let's get 2 on that one. 3. No, we wanted 2. I had to say something. If I didn't say anything, that'd have been a perfect game. Oh man, I'm actually quite proud of that. I'm actually quite proud of that. Oh hey Manjuma, what up? You're just chilling here now? I do want to play against you now. You say that, motherfucker, did you just watch me, you one-eyed prick? I just got a turkey. I know what I'm doing now, I just need to get the timing right.
Yakuza.
Nope. Give that 2. I used to play a lot of bowling, sort of flash games back in the day. This skill isn't from nowhere, I promise you that. My favourite was Elf Bowl back in the day. And if you've never played Elf Bowl, you definitely should. I feel like he gets better. I feel like he does as good as I do.
Volkswagen Beetle.
The Volkswagen Beetle. Ah, prick. You say you grumble, Kiryu, as if that's not a good. As if that's not a good thing. I haven't watched The Flash in a hot. I haven't seen it since Crisis on Earth. I never watched the Crisis on Earth one. I sort of fell out with it because I got bored of keeping up with everything. I just didn't have time for Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow. And then we even started doing Black Lightning now. So I just couldn't. It sort of got worse for me after a while. Like, it always came down to I'm Barry Allen. I'm the fastest man on the planet until I'm not. Oh, see, that's the thing. I really like the crossovers. I like that Legends brought back Constantine. That's a 3 at least. Better than nothing. See, I love the crossovers, but I realised there was one crossover where they'd filmed it before they filmed the rest of Flash, because at the where it came in the season, Flash and Nerd Guy had fallen out and made up, and then come the crossover, they were having the exact same problems that they just made up with.
力みすぎだぜ。
I'd say I'd do what you're gonna do, but I mean, I have said to Amber, if we're gonna start, because she hasn't seen any of the Arrowverse, I said we're probably gonna start after Deathstroke with Arrow, maybe do a season or 2 more, but Deathstroke's where Arrow was good. Like that was the peak, and they did it incredibly well. Flash was great for a while. Saboteur was the last I saw of Flash. Saboteur and not Brainiac, the Thinker. Saboteur and the Thinker were the last things I remember from Flash. I never watched Batwoman because I'm not a fan of Ruby Rose, and I don't think Batwoman's that interesting of a character. So don't know. Is there actually anything to pick up in here? I like the idea of Legends of Tomorrow, but again, I don't think it was executed well. Like, it felt like they were just taking all the interesting side characters that they paid for, just to put them somewhere. I was like that with the Flash as well. I love the Flash. I love Barry Allen. I love Wally West. I love the speedsters in general. I love that they've brought the. I love that they do the multiverse thing. I love that Ezra Miller showed up for the cameo. I'd say Arrow is worth a watch if you're going to watch any of the other ones. But again, once you've done Deathstroke, you've kind of done it. You've kind of got the best of it. Oh yeah, Mark Hamill's Trickster. But I feel like they only did Mark Hamill as Trickster because they couldn't do Mark Hamill as the Joker, a live-action Joker. Although he looks more like the Trickster. Yeah, copyrights and all that and stuff like that. But they got it. You know, we've essentially had Mark Hamill as live-action Joker, and I'm happy with that. And I like that. You know, the Jay Garrick was the actor who played the Flash in the old Avengers movie, where the Flash steals a car. No, you prick. I keep thinking maybe I'll show Amber Gotham as well, because there's some really good bits in Gotham. Oh, get the fuck away from him. There's also some really terrible bits in Gotham. You good? Thing is, there's also some really fucking terrible bits in Gotham that really piss me off. I feel like they swapped writers halfway through, you know? Started off great. It was when they brought Solomon Grundy in that I stopped watching Gotham. Because I knew after that as well they brought in the guy who plays Cal Kestis. And they officially made him the Joker. Back, frick. I'm gonna just pop one little stamina in. Because I loved the idea that they flaunted at the beginning, that the Red Hood and the Joker were inevitable. That it was just part of Gotham's sickness. I need you to not. The Judge. Is that what they officially called him? The Gingerhead Kid? That was the Joker, who ended up having the twin and everything. Oh yeah, played by Michael Chiklis. Yeah. The Thing, which was also a great little thing. You've got the Thing from Fantastic Four playing the Big Commissioner. Absolutely poetic. I mean, like when they did Mr. Freeze and they started bringing in some of the A-list villains, that was pretty cool. Like the way they did Jonathan Crane, they did Black Mask, they did Freeze. I mean, Penguin was always good, the Riddler was always good. But to me, it should have been about the D and E-list villains. It should have been about the Mad Hatter. It should have been about Condiment King. It should have been about Kite Man. These nobody villains that Detective Gordon should have had to deal with, not fucking Bruce Wayne being a prepubescent Batman. That's when I stopped really paying attention to it, when it became more about Bruce Wayne's transition into Batman. I wouldn't have minded the I wouldn't have minded what they did with Bruce, honestly. Again, I still think it should have been Alfred. But the story's not about him. It's not meant to be about him. And if you're going to do Under the Red Hood with Jason Todd, which is fine, you got to give it time. It can't be a couple of months, like a couple of weeks have passed. Season 3 just felt like Titans felt like they just didn't know which story they wanted to follow. Was it 9 months? But even then, it like Under the Red Hood was long enough for Batman to get over the grief, start getting back into it, and then that horror comes back up. And the fact that it's just Jonathan Crane, you know, it's just the Scarecrow in the end. And it should have been the Scarecrow. It should have been Riddler. It should absolutely been Riddler. Especially if you're going to have a villain who talks about like manipulation and confusion and stuff like that. I don't feel like that's... Like, Crane's smart, but like... That doesn't sort of sit with him. Or it doesn't... In my mind, it doesn't, at least. I'll be very curious to see what they do when they bring out Season 4. Maybe. But then why not just make the season about Red Hood? Why not have had Jason Todd be the villain? 'Cause I was explaining this to Amber, like, the whole idea that Jason Todd is trained and knows all of Batman's and therefore Robin's tricks. Why not have him be the villain? And have, like, you know, right, the Titans need to come together to think outside the box to fight. But maybe that's just me overthinking things. I mean, honestly, I think you could probably comment on it now and you'd still be fine, but it's entirely up to you. Also a waste of future Barbara Gordon as well. Good old Babs. Yeah, they did absolutely do Babs Day. Oracle made sense to me, but I know about Big Brother, and that's essentially what they did with Oracle. Herb. But I'm actually pointing out an interesting thing with the Oracle in Titans 3. Is that what they were potentially going for in The Dark Knight? The whole thing that Morgan Freeman's like, if you don't turn this off, I'm gonna quit. This is too much power for one man to have. I'm Morgan Freeman. 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 Is this the zombie Majima? Yep, zombie Majima. I didn't even know you had a bike crash, mate. Shit, you alright? The Nolan movies are great, but I don't feel it's a Batman movie because he's not really a detective. I don't think they're bad movies. I think they're really good movies. They're just good action movies, you know? Fucking hell. Zombie Majima.
おい
Kiryu-chan, yeah. I must say, I can't remember when I saw it, but the trailer for Flashpoint. Ooh, looks good. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm curious to see what they do, because I have heard there's been a shit ton of trouble with Ezra Miller doing Flashpoint. And I do appreciate that it's probably not going to be the Flashpoint. Just more the the idea of it. I can't remember who came out and said it, but it's also the whole reason they got Michael Keaton back. I'll let you get back before I finish the thought. No, I don't think they will either. But what one of, I can't remember this director, one of the writers said, their idea was to legitimize all of the other DC movies. Well, I mean, you know they've got Michael Keaton back to play his Batman, right? And if you didn't, that is a thing. They've got Michael Keaton back to be Michael Keaton Batman. And the idea is that it's supposed to be opening up the DC multiverse and saying that every one of the DC movies is canon, has happened. It's all valid. Sort of like a love letter to the past DC movies, which is quite nice, quite good. I don't think they're uncanny if they are, because it's... That's what I've heard, is that they're doing it to legitimize all the other DC films. So that Adam West is as canon as Christian Bale, is as canon as Batfleck. Which is a good way to end it and reboot the sort of like, you know, every Wonder Woman, the Wonder Women are all the same. All the Supermen are all. It'd be good. It'd be good. We'll just see if that's what they do. That's what I've heard. So I am hopeful for it. That's the other thing. Is like if they do this, if they open the multiverse as Marvel has, then you know they can get Marvel money. They don't have to set up the Avengers storyline, so to speak. They can just start going, hey, you know the stories, let's get on with it, let's get on with what we're here to see. on, Majima, just sit down. I think Marvel got more of a lesson out of Joker than DC did. With them doing the whole, you know, anti-hero villain movies, because I was saying to some friends, like, Morbius shouldn't be the movie it's setting itself up to. Morbius, as far as I'm aware, has always been a villain. And just because he's a doctor doesn't justify the whole, oh, I promised to do no harm, I'm now a blood-sucking vampire. But, where does I go with that? Of course he's not a zombie, Kiryu-chan. What Warner Brothers need to do, though, they need to get their own Kevin Feige, they need to get their own Jon Favreau, they need to get their own Dave Filoni, and give the keys of the kingdom to someone who's a fan of the series that they're going to make. Oh yeah, Watchmen did that great with the whole What is Good and Evil. Well, that's why if anyone's going to have their own sort of like anti-hero movie, it should be someone like Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze would be a perfect sort of like, I'm only doing this because my wife has this disease and I need funds to research a cure. Oh, Mega Man's a great movie. I think you just have to be really picky with the sort of villains you're going to do that with. Like, you could do it for Lex Luthor to set up a Superman franchise. You could do it with the Joker's already been done, Mr. Freeze. Maybe the Penguin, if they go down the Waynes. If you twist it into being like, make the Waynes look like the bad guys for the Cobblepots. I'm not sure how many you could do for the Flash, because the Flash is sort of like, he's just a good guy, is Barry. Like, I still get confused as to why Eobard Thorne's after him, just because he's after him just because he can be, you know. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, fuck you, Flash. Let's get straight to the point. You're fast, I'm fast, fuck you. Who else could you do? I'd love a Green Lantern TV series, as opposed to a movie, to set them up for the DC universe. Get some space cop sort of action going on. Because I feel like to truly address the Green Lantern Corps, you need a TV series to sort of like give Kilowog and the whole, like, everyone who's not Hal Jordan or Jon Stewart or Kyle Rayner, whatever Green Lantern you're gonna have. He's not that bad. Well, depending on what Green Lantern you've got, at least not that bad. Magic, just give me a sec, bruh. Eat cone, dick. But like, so if you were to do, if I were to do the Green Lantern setup, you could start with fucking Oben picking Hal John. You can even start after that. You could do the whole Star City's been not Star City. Coast City, I think he's from. Wherever Hal John's from, in the comic books, gets fucking nuked by a villain, and the Guardians of the Lantern have the power to bring it back, but they don't. So Hal John just goes, right, I'm going to take the power for myself, and like takes the power of the Green Lantern battery for himself, and he like lays waste to the Green Lantern Corps. So you can start with that, because I know people want John Stewart as Green Lantern as opposed to Hal Jordan. Blackest Night would be sick, but you'd want to save that for a franchise reboot. Because you also need a bunch of heroes to be dead for that. Oh, he's coming in, come on, he's coming in, come on in! Excuse me, I need to, excuse me, I need to heal. Blackest Night's a great story, but it's one of the big. It's like the It's Flashpoint for Green Lantern. It's a universe reboot story. Because the whole idea is that you've got the whole color spectrum of the different Lantern Corps with different emotional doodahs. The black Corps represents death, and therefore you need to bring in the white Corps to represent life. And it's how you bring back, because Batman's dead at that point. There's a bunch of other ones that are dead, and they all come back as Black Knight, as Black Lantern members. I love that we've got this fucking anime style battle going on between me and Manchma right now. No, I need you to not. No. I need you to not die. I wouldn't want them to do Dark Knight Metal, honestly. If DC ever did like a What If series, I would love a Dark Knight Metal. But I don't think I'd ever want like a proper main, like, going to the cinema to see it movie. Mainly because I think they give the focus too much on the Bat Who Laughs. Batman Who Laughs, I don't think should have been the star of the series. Oh, man, just need to tap you. Just a little love tap, buddy. There we go. No, so the Batman Who Laughs was the leader of the Dark Knight of the Metal Batman. You had Doomsday Batman. You had, which I think would be a great movie. You know, Batman fighting Superman, knowing he's going to lose, so injects himself with the Doomsday virus. There's the one the undead Aquaman Batman. There's one for each of the main 7, basically. The Speedster Batman, things like that. I think a What If series would be good to cover, like, you know, the metal Batman. Aqualad, actually, yeah. Or was that not the Wonder Woman? Bryce Wayne. Right, let's finally get to what the fuck I started the stream for, which is the fucking Hot Wheels. Majima has been in this stream too much. Let's chill out, do some fucking Hot Wheels. Y'all can piss off, honestly. Right, so I'm now on the 50 for that, so let's do... Holy shit, I'm on level 100. Wait a second. Would be cool. It would be interesting. But yeah, I think Green Lantern needs justifying, because I think, ironically, you won't hear me say this often, but Ryan Reynolds was the right choice for Hal Jordan. Either that or you get actual Nathan Fillion, because he's voiced him in several of the animated ones, and I think he'd be a great Hal Jordan as well. But people want Jon Stewart, which, you know, people want Idris Elba to play, which would be good. Just shout writing, unfortunately. Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Oh, fuck off, Majima. Majima, honestly. Madge, buddy. Madge. We don't... I like how this is like Kiryu's little sacred space. He's like, no, we're not fucking about here, Majima. Let's just go outside and get this over with.
Oi!
Pockets of Factor! I mean, I think we've got a good thing with Jason Momoa as Aquaman. I think that'll be for a while. And Gal Gadot's been great as Wonder Woman. Although 84 wasn't as good as the first one, but then again, you're never gonna hit the same thing. Like people weren't expecting Wonder Woman to hit great, whereas they were expecting 84 to hit that same sort of thing again. And Shazam was great, so I'll be curious to see. I'll be curious to see if Black Adam holds up. Wonder Woman 1, fantastic. Wonder Woman 84, still good. Don't get me wrong. but I would. It's not going to hit the same way. Shazam was great, and it's Adam Levy who plays him. Got that sort of wonder of being able to keep that sort of childlike joy in an adult body, because Billy Batson is. He's a 10-year-old. So we'll see if he manages to keep that up. Who else we got in the big seven that we need? I don't know enough about Martian Manhunter to say if we need a film about him. Flash to the Green Arrow we've kind of got with the series. The council, yeah, the council that Shazam ends up on is like 7 of them. Well, no, 6 of them, because they were missing a chair, which is Black Adam.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I mean, if you've not seen, which I would love to find a place to watch it without Amber, is Young Justice. If you've not seen Young Justice, give that a go, Sling. That's great for the sort of like other heroes or the characters and the sort of it's the way things should be. I haven't seen the season 3, but I've seen seasons 1 and 2. But that's sort of like, so if you've seen Titans, Young Justice is a similar sort of premise. It's the start of the Titans. And between season 1 and season 2, they do grow up. There is a time skip, and the Robin goes from Dick Grayson to Tim Drake. I've not seen nothing by Gaslight, but I assume, is that an animated one? Because the animated ones are always great. Bar maybe the Killing Joke. The Killing Joke was a bit of a letdown for me, compared to only because they did the whole romance between Barbara Gordon and Batman. It's the only reason I didn't like the Killing Joke. Yeah, Steve from Batman. I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the Arkham Knights. I'm gonna be streaming that. Pixie with the host. Well, no, the host of the raid. Oh, I suppose it's both, isn't it? Welcome in, Pixie, and welcome in, Raiders. Welcome to the wonderful, serious game that is Yakuza. We're currently playing Hot Wheels. Yeah, welcome in. How was your stream, Pixie? What we were raid. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Let me just give you I think Amber is busy with doing stuff. What were you doing? Just chatting? As always.
I've coloured this one in, and I haven't really done a lot on covers. Colours, even. What the fuck am I
I love a good brain fart. I love it when your brain just decides, nope, not doing any of that. Words, no thank you. Batman vs Jack the Ripper, that's pretty good. Thank you very much, Pixie Point. Pixie, thank you. And I'm sure we're talking dates at the moment, but there will be an invite for you, my dear. I'm sure we'll find somewhere for you. We'll keep you away from Sam, because everyone should be kept away from Sam. Reddit React. Oh, where in Reddit were we looking? Well, Sammy is going to be helping us with the DJing and the music, and the sound and everything. Samuel, Karen, is someone we'll keep away from you. Men writing women. Oh, is that so? Is that sort of like the writing version of the Bechdel test? Well, I'm guessing. If we're going back to Gaslight, Gotham by Gaslight, I'm guessing Jack the Ripper is the Joker. Oh, I figured everyone should be kept away from Sam. Really, honestly. If you want him let loose, that's fine. For those of you who have come in, my name is Hobo Pew. I'm a variety streamer currently playing the Yakuza series. Whilst I waddle away my time between Elden Ring coming out. If you'd like to know more, please let me know. Let me know you're in chat. I know you lovely people that come up with Pixies are amazing. Philosophical people. I love a good chat. He's more... Alright, so I don't doubt that you're a great babysitter. However... Sam is a toddler with a man's mind, and that's the problem. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we can try and find a box for them. The sandbox. That's what we'll call it. We'll call it the sandbox, like a sandbox, and we'll just put toys in there for them. So, how was men writing women? Because I assume it was pointing out the flaws that men can't write women for the large part, or they struggle to. I know I can't. That's why I don't. That's why I never play. Whenever I play D&D, I don't do the whole cross gender thing. Her titties were heaving like titties do. I can imagine. I can imagine it's great. Well, you'd actually. If Pixie, have you ever played a Yakuza game? One of the Yakuza Kiwami series? Because these are wonderfully written in the stupidest ways. Like the actual story, like the bog standard story, is greatly. Floating breasts. Wow. How do breasts floating? Like ghost boobies? So, the story is, this fine gentleman, Kazuma Kiryu, went to jail for 10 years because his best friend killed his Yakuza boss for trying to grope the woman they both love. Whilst he was in jail, he became weak as shit because he was known as quite a badass. And now there's a guy who's in the clan who just wants to find him and beat him up until he's as strong as he used to be. And the story is finding out who did it, why they did it, like why he was almost assassinated in prison, etc., etc. But it's got great sub-stories, like there's a whole dating sim in this. I could go to a hostess club, start dating people. I was just, as you saw, doing this, what's called the Pocket Circuits, which is basically Hot Wheels, because that's a whole thing. And in later games, it's great, because this is set in like 2005. In later games, he starts doing like, he becomes like a telephone sex operator as one of the side quests. But the other great thing is like people will just like randomly start fights with him. Like, look, this guy just saw him, and now he wants to fight him. And those guys want to fight him as well. For the stupidest reasons. The other great thing about this series is that this main character stays as strong as he is in the previous game, to the point where, like, Yakuza 3 onwards, they have to bring in side characters to play as before you unlock him, because he's such a badass. Sappho and her friend. Amber, hop in stream for a sec. Pixie's got questions for you. He's asking how you are as well. There you go, I've summoned her. So I said, and also, which I'm sure you'll love, there's a whole fucking rock, paper, scissors mini game based on the Beetle women, which are scantily clad Japanese women doing wrestling moves on each other with like Herculean bug stems and wings and stuff. Because that's what this that's what this very serious game about very serious things in the Japanese underworld needs. Let's get on with this if we can. Do we have more races? Oh, yeah, Amber Pixie wanted to ask you if you wanted to run a stream where her and you read some Sappho and her friend, if I'm reading that right. I'm sure, like, I feel like that would be great. I'd love to see it. Right, rookie race. Slim, speed, balance, regular. I'd happily sit that stream too. Oh yeah, just to say dark is great. I think any of the anime DC movies are great. Oh, I needed spike pace, didn't I? I don't think I'm supposed to win this. Fucked it. Oh, I read the wrong requirements. Alright, so I'm curious though, who is the OG lesbian? Who is the original literature lesbian? And are we talking author or are we talking character? Is that I don't know who Sappho is. Is that author character? What period of time are we talking? Oh. How dare you write about woman? Right.
Yeah.
I don't think it's healthy to cry buckets. I think that's... That's fine, yeah, go for it. I'll give it a read at some point, I don't mind. Yeah. I feel like this would be an actual Japanese, if it's not an actual Japanese TV like watched sport. Like I don't think this is far off what would actually be happening. I will check that once I'm done here. I have never heard the term saphites before, or sapphics, but I'm always happy to learn. Hot Wheels is far more important. I'm a grown-ass man fighting these kids in Hot Wheels tournaments. And they are actual children, by the way, that I'm beating. I will come race again. Once I get more parts. That makes sense. I see the route. God, I wish I could run. Why is the shop so far away? I need to... I feel it. I feel you being attached. I feel you wanting to replicate. Shall we say? Oh, you also missed me doing the fucking claw game for stuffies earlier, because I'm a grown-ass man in this game. It's a very serious game of very serious things. Amma can attest, because she was like, I need that giant white stuffy. And there was an axolotl, it had a top hat and a mustache. It was called Papa Woo. I think everyone but me loves this stuffy. Hang on. Excuse the fuck me, I don't have my right shit. Oh yeah, so my back was hurting because I sit down a lot as a fat man and as a taxi driver. So I just have to lie down for a little bit. So Ammon decides to come in and cover me in fucking stuffies. Fucking hate those stuffies. Oh, Pixie, I'm not sure if you're aware, but I finished recording all my custom sounds. If you want your own custom one that you can enter the stream with, let me know what you'd like me to announce you as or with. This is what I wanted. So, Amber, do your entrance.
Extreme waifu has entered the chat.
And we've got one for Karen, and we've got one for Fred, and a couple of others. If you'd like your own customized entrance command, let me know. Who's my little ball hanging? I just need to know what you'd like me to announce you as or with. But I'd be happy to. I've said the same to Sammy as well, so here we see the spotted frog. Lovely plumage. Lovely plumage. It was so tempting to go with, he is your bird Jesus. Your final lap. Bing-a-ling-a-ding-dong. That's my favorite. You start watching these lists. Not. Oh, sorry. It's like I've just realised I half read your message. I do know Ezra Miller showed up in the Flash series as like a cameo when he was doing his little time travel thing. So yeah, I love that. But yeah, no, I wouldn't steer you towards a TV show I didn't think was going to be stuff, or at least I'd be very honest with you in what it's like for me and what the points of it. Pixie, absolutely go think about it as much as you want. Come back to me. You don't have to have one, but it's entirely there if you want it. Can be as serious or as not serious as you like. Extra slick. Extra metal. High capacity and side stabilizers. Absolutely, yeah, I'm fine with that. I'll work on it. That's fair, Sling. That's absolutely fair. Yeah, leave that with me, Pixie. I'll tweak and that. If it's not something you like or you want it or whatever, I can always change it. They're not hard to do, but you will need, if you're doing what I'm doing, you'll need a third-party app which goes with Streamlabs. But it's very easy to set up, very easy to do. We are back on the Hot Wheels. I'm going to be here for a bit because I want to get it over and done with. I could go do plot, I suppose, because I'm only on chapter 4. I'm already horrendously over leveled. I'll finish this off and I'll go do some plot. Go do some actual story. Because so far all I've been doing is terrorizing the fucking streets. The final Laputa! I beat all these children. It's a very valid hobby. I'm not going to go buy new parts, because if I buy new parts, I'm just going to stay here and do Hot Wheels. Sorry, Pocket Circuit. Let's go terrorize the streets. How many did we say we were having burgers today? I forgot. Because it's 10 o'clock, Amber. We've not had dinner. I am a bit of a dinner thought. That's an entirely true claim. I like the idea of a dinner thought. I'm an absolute food whore. Like, I would do a lot of food. Like, no shame whatsoever. Absolutely, like, I'm amazingly fortunate that Amber is such a good cook. I do have a bacon dance. I think everyone should have a bacon dance. I don't think I should be marginalised for having a bacon dance. But do they want to, like, are they forced or do they want to eat your food? Because there is a difference. There's a very slight, subtle difference there.
何
Oh, this is the other fucking dweeb for the pocket circuit fighter. Don't take me back there. I just left. Oh, good. We're going to hang out at the playground. The kids' playground with a barrel full of fire. Pixie, yeah, you know, you're not too wrong there, but Pixie is like a very aggressive version of you. That is the difference, is that Pixie is an aggressive version of you, Amber. Yeah, you became a cool kid, now you're working at a host club, just get on with it. Can I skip? I can't skip. Amber but feral, absolutely. Maybe that should be your intro. Hey look, it's a feral Amber. How do I get you down? What's my costume women over there? Oh, I could do it like a Pokedex entry. Pixie Point, the feral Amber Pokemon. The feral Amber Gen Z. Are you Gen Z? I forget. I don't care. I need to go talk to the clown. Wait. Where's he? Oh, he's coming out of the fucking sewers. He's coming out of the sewers now, guys. Okay, so maybe not. Not sure I'll win this one. I don't have the healing items. Do I? No, I have fuck all. Cool, I have two, like, I'm fucked healing items. What? Gonna need you to get back up. Alright, let's smell this. Pixie is a vicious mockery. Kiryu-chan. I do like saying Kiryu-chan. Yep. Majima-san. Kiryu-chan. What? Send some of them my way, Pixie. Yeah, with the rest of the class, good down. Well done. Super well done, though. 366. Have you let Sammy know? Does Sammy be super proud of you? I love it. I love the chaos, and I'm here for it. I mean, we are all here for each other. Let's be honest. What the fuck up? Mummy doesn't drink. Well, that is the other thing. I mean, Sammy did say she was taking a break till the new year, but we're now in the new year. So there is no excuse. Ugh, my nuts. I need you back up. I carry you. I need you to... There we go. Jesus Christ, I'm getting a lot of XP for that now.
Oi.
Suga. My hand's no good. Hey, Bob. What you got for me? I saw you, flashy red thing. I mean, I suppose it's better if the brain no worky, the hand no worky. It's better than, like, you know, brain no worky, but hands do worky, because then shit could go real wrong. Real wrong. See? I'm actor. I word good. I would love... Not that. I would love... I would love... Those are words. Those are definitely words. Let's go up and across, and then I'm going to buy our drugs. What's a comorbidity rate? Do me a heckin' educate. Do. No, that's what I want. Oh, okay. Interesting. That would sum me up. Yeah, let's level pain and still function. Well, how many high commemorate things exactly means two commemorate. Okay, fair enough. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. We learn things in this stream. Edumacation. Yeah. Oh, right, we have a side quest. Side quest.
Huh? Eh?
Yep, I'm that guy that kicked your ass last time I was here. Kind of is, yeah. Oh, you got a stun baton. That's amazing. Unfortunate for you, scammer man.
Oi.
Yep. Bye, buddy. I get like 50 levels off defeating Majima. Kind of want to fight him because he gives me levels. I'm going to be so overpowered when I actually get to my next boss fight. Hello, Officer Majima. I do have a gun on me. It's a Marlin cannon. It's a gun within a big fish.
Oh.
Shit. 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 Oh, I'm gonna die. I should probably heal. Why was I not healed? Yeah, get up. Yeah, you punch the air, Kiryu. I really did that off on the settings. Oh yeah, you were saying you were watching that. Last time we spoke, I believe. Here he is. Come on. That's fine. Like, you're allowed to have his fixations. I just still think it's a creepy Peter Pan. But as you say, it's closer to the book, isn't it? But then again, if we did the true stories of a lot of kids' things, so I quote unquote kids but like, if we had the true stories of a lot of them, they would not be kids' stories. Yeah. I like the aerial where she just turns to fucking sea foam. What's the one with the metal shoes and the tap dancing? Good thing you're done, buddy. Glad I bought all these for fucking nothing. Oh! I got heat moved. Motherfucker. You can't have a fucking, like, 270-degree attack thing. What is this, Dark Souls? Motherfucker. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, the original story of Sleeping Beauty where she gave birth. Oh, now what? Can't find all but when he loses it. Oh dear. Okay. I'm on 15 of these. Let's see. Where do I want to be? Boost L 13. That's not going to be. Let's be Boost L 13 then. Well, they're all German, aren't they? They're all a little bit fucked up because of that. Let me through. Step over the garbage, Kiryu. Come on. Even fully heal me, and I went through the entire menu. Right then. Okay. Alright, cool. I have not. I've not heard that, nor who this half person is. Big vibe. Big mood? Or is Big Mood too old now?
いらっしゃいませ。
I don't know anymore.
なんてことだ。
ありがとうございました。
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Is that you off then, Sling Bean? Is that your subtle way? Let's get some actual plot going. And I've been saying that for a while. Get some actual plot going. No, don't deal with the drunk. Get plot. Plot. Plot and Serena. That's it. No, mate. Nothing rude taken. Don't worry about it. Just... if that's how you choose to exit, sir, that's how you choose to exit.
久しぶりだな、レイナ。
桐生ちゃん。
Gideon-chan. Yeah, I mean, if I could leave a room with that being played to everyone as I left every time, I'd take it.
驚いちゃった。
悪いことをしたな。
Reina is lovely.
今に始まったことじゃないけどね。
レイナ、おやっさんは俺に言った。ユミを頼むってな。あいつのことを何か知らないか。
So Yumi was the girl that the patriarch of one of the Yakuza families was trying to molest when his brother shot him. As in, shot the patriarch. And then Kiryu took the rap for it and had 10 years. If mic dropping wasn't as like damaging and as, you know, like expensive as it is, I'd probably mic drop. I'd keep one rubbish.
そうだったのか。で、今、その水木は。
それが詳しくはわからないの。水木ちゃんちょくちょくここに顔出してくれてね。そのうち由美ちゃんがいたこの店で働きたいって。4年くらいいたんだけど、去年急に自分のお店を持つことになったの。お店の名前はアレス。
場所は？
オープンしたら知らせてくれるってことになってたんだけど、まだ連絡ないのよ。こっちから聞こうにも連絡先変わっちゃってるみたいで。
The detail that they put in on this man's face is unreasonably high. Like, to be able to see his paws? Well, there is another bar called Bacchus. I know that for a fact. It's where the police drink. But yeah, no, see, this game's got everything. It's got everything you could ever want, Pixie. But also, the area we were just in, Kamurocho, I was saying earlier, is an actual district in Tokyo, and it's mapped accurately in the game. Of course, there's going to be differences between what's in there now and 2005, but in the later games, it's pretty accurate.
自分の目で確かめるさ。人がなんて言おうがな。
ねえ、キリュウちゃん。ミレニアムタワーって知ってる ?5 年前建てられた。
Oh, the Millennium Tower.
そのタワーの裏に小さな
That
バーがあ
fucking
る。
place.
マスターは
Every game, you end up shirtless and fighting someone on top of the Millennium Tower. Because that's just how it goes.
そのバーの名前は？
バッカス。
Tulu 2. What's Tulu? I feel like I know it. I'm going to go, of course. Smooth jazz. The Last of Us. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I heard that. The area you get to go around in. Did I leave the normal way or did I leave the back way? I always leave the fucking back way. I can always find that one, not the other entrance. Honestly, buddy, like, I have beaten the shit out of you so many times. Ow. The local Tokyo woods. I'm just... he gets stronger every time I fight him. And his whole goal is to unlock a skill tree of, like, me being a beast. Of, like, an actual, like, fucking hard-as-nails man. But, like, because I'm so far in the story, he's just showing up over and over again. And I've also yet to lose a fight to him as well, so I feel like I have to just keep beating him and beating him. Hey Carter, welcome on in, buddy. It's going well, mate. How are you doing? Welcome to the craziness of Yakuza. It doesn't make sense, basically. It doesn't make sense at all. Kiryu-chan. How's it going, Carter? Did you do anything after your stream? After you showed off that amazing Matrix demo? That was insane. Well, I've got shit to spend, haven't I? Don't you ooh-woo in my chat, Pixie. Don't you bring that shit here. That's good to hear, mate. Honestly, random street thugs, I don't care. Like, you're just not... you're not even a challenge at this point. I may be a street thug, but it's my stream. I'll tell you what, you cannot ooh-woo here. I might make that a rule in chat, no ooh-woos. But then I feel like if I officially put that, I'm asking for more ooh-woos, aren't I? Honestly. Oh, Pixie, don't. I have respect for you, Pixie. Don't ooh-woo here. Oh no. It hurts my... Look, we're here. Look, we're at Bacchus. Look, Pixie. Look, we're there. It hurts my millennial ways, Pixie. It hurts me. And I'm not one of the bad ones, you know this. Well, if that's not true to a Bacchanalia, I don't know what is, honestly. Exactly. You walk in, there's booze and dead bodies everywhere. That's exactly how a Bacchanalia ends. Vibe and imbibe. That should be on a t-shirt. That should absolutely be some... Alright, kid, let's put this... Vibe and imbibe. That's a great slogan. Where did you get the gun? So, this is the daughter of the girl that he loves, that he spent 10 years in prison for. And like throughout the games, you watch her grow up, and she becomes a pop idol. She becomes a Japanese pop idol. And in one of the games, there's a whole fucking section where you do this like pop idol mini game, and it's like DDR. It's great. It's fucking. It's wild.
さっきのお店のこと誰かに教えた方がいいんじゃない？
あれだけのことがあったんだ。とっくに誰かが
I don't think you should be with her, Kiryu. Everyone just wants to fuck you up.
公衆電話が減ったような気がするな。
She is
昔は
small.
そこら中にあったはずだが。
だってみんな携帯持ってるじゃない。充電切れちゃった時くらいしか使わないよ。
People, I'm talking here. You don't need to. Just walking into him. It's rude. Honestly, though, the cutscenes have no right being this detailed. Oh, not this bit. Oh, this is the only justified fucking fight in the game. I'm gonna say that now. I'm gonna, like, I love this fight because I'm gonna fuck him up so hard. Like, you know you fucked up when you do that, and that's what happens.
あんた
俺は今日大変な一日だな。すこぶる機嫌が悪いんだ。
I love Kazuma Kiryu, his goals.
運が悪かったんだよ。お
He
前
says such a simple life. Or at least he has such simple, like, standards and morals. Honestly, you think this is enough people? I'm Kazuma fucking Kiryu. You honestly don't know how dead you are. As a matter of fact, do I have other fucking... You know what? Let me just break that guy's neck. Eat bike. Oh yeah, this game is amazing. I love just the extremes that this game goes through. Hey, said come here. The best part is, in like one of the later games, it's claimed that Kiryu never kills anyone. And there's one heat move, the special moves, where you suplex someone onto like a bike railing and just slap his back on it.
そろそろ行くぞ。
でもこの子お腹空かせてるみたいなの。こんなに痩せちゃってるし。
Also, look how good he is. Like, he walked into a bar where this kid
母親はどこにいるんだ。
had a gun and there was some dead people, and he's just like, you know what? I'll look after you.
わからない。今日ずっと探してたんだけど。
家はお前家がないのか。
孤児院黙って出てきた。
お前孤児院にいたのか。じゃあお前。
お前じゃない。私ははるか。お前じゃない。おじさんは。
I love this game. I love this game so much.
桐生一馬だ。
ねえ、お願い。この子に何か食べさせてあげて。このままじゃ死んじゃうかも。
かわいそうかもしれないけど。
There's a fucking buffalo wings place just
ま
there.
たこんな目に遭うかもしれない。仕方ねえことだ。
そんな、でもほっとけないよ。おじさん。
Honestly, though, like, who's just sat in a street and goes, hey, look at that puppy over there, and just starts lobbing bricks, you know? I just... Absolutely. Dude's voice is even my self-hatred. Very good. Kazuma Kitty. This is what I said to do, right? Is that what I bought this bento lunch for? Oh, don't whimper. What the fuck do I get? What do you buy a dog? Look, there's buffalo wings there. Surely we could just... Convenience store, right? Where's the nearest fucking convenience store? That's the pawn shop. Drugs. Oh, there we go. No, but surely, right, no, but surely, if it's a chicken wing place, you can just get it something that's not chicken wings. Surely you could be like, hey, I've got a dog outside, let's strip some meat off, and feed the dog some lube. We're still gonna eat ramen, because we need to get that shit sorted. Maybe like a tuna rice ball? Bean paste bun? That dog food was not in this shop earlier, and I know that for a fucking fact. I searched all the shops because I was looking for sake earlier, and I found it disgusting that none of the corner shops sold any. Give that dog some cup ramen, or some pup ramen. Ha ha ha. Yeah, we haven't had ramen in a while, to be fair, Amber. But the dog doesn't need food, it needs medical attention. And like big rocks thrown at it. Oh. Amber does great ramen. She's got the eggs down as well, so like you've got like a bit of a runny yolk with a perfectly boiled egg. What do you need? Oh. Water? Wild paprika. I swear, if you send me back for some silly ass item, little girl. We've got a lot of ramen noodles that need sorting out in that cupboard, by the way, Amber. Do I have a plate still? I might have a gold plate he can drink out of. I mean, I'd argue a dog can drink out of a bottle. Let's put him on the silver plate. Let's not waste a gold plate doing this.
飲んでるな。
やっぱりお腹減ってたんだ、この子。
Poor puppy.
さっき孤児院にいるって言ってたな。
うん、
本当に母親はこの町にいるのか？
多分手紙にはそう書いてあったから。でもまだお母さんに一度も会ったことない。
Oh, Amber, are we having those burgers tonight or what?
他にこの
Like, we spoke about it and then we just kind of both went, yeah, I remember that.
私にはお母さんとユミお姉ちゃんだけだから。
ユミ？
うん、お母さんのお姉ちゃん、いつも手紙持ってきてくれた。
おい、どうした？
疲れた。
No, not really. Food. Not now, Majima.
伊達だ。
I had that, eh?
それがバッカスに行ったんだが全部消す。
Well, if you're not going to do it, Amber, I'll wrap up the stream. I'll go cook my own burgers then.
じゃあバカスの。
ああ、そうだ。
そうか。桐生。とりあえず後で警察が保護する。
そうだな。
Yeah, let's go hand this orphaned girl over to the police. What could possibly go wrong? In a part of Tokyo where I casually get accosted by everyone under the sun. See? Just walking down the street and these guys decide to try and jump me. Like, who does that? I mean, Borgs aren't a full meal. I feel like I'm asking for like a fucking... I'll do my own Borgs. You don't worry. You do you. I'll sort myself out. Don't mow me. You're the one that's like you don't want a full fucking meal, but I'll leave you two uncooked Borgs. Is that what you want, Abby? You want me to leave you two uncooked Borgs from the packet?
Lena.
伊達さんっていう刑事さんから電話で聞いたわ。熱があるみたいね。奥の部屋に行っててくれる？
ああ、頼む。
No, well, I can't, Amber, because there's 4 burger buns and 6 burgers. That's fair. You have been a bit off today. Do you want me to cook the burgers and put them on a plate, so at least you just have to warm them up later? Look, I'm gonna do my own burgers. Don't get in the way, Pixie. I'm trying to look after my woman. Trying to figure out what this complicated bint wants.
そう、ショックだったろうね。そんな怖い思いして。
She had a gun.
食うもんでも作ってやってくれないか。
おじさん、
Ugh, soup and toast. Ugh.
ここは？
私のお店。
Pixie, you know what? You want to look after it? You go for it.
俺の友達で。
You want that responsibility? You want to look after
あ
her?
の子犬は？
Everything that comes with it? You go
あ
for
の
it.
子大丈夫かな？
All yours. We've got a spare room. You can move in now. We don't mind.
ああ、大丈夫だ。
本当に
You're paying for some of the
それ
bills and
この
rent,
子の
though.
こと
よかった。もう会えないかと思った。
ついてきてたのか。
この子も嬉しそう。
はるかさっき弓お姉ちゃんって言ってたな。
Brad,
個
hello,
人に
Brad.
手紙を届けに来てくれたって。
すごく優しいんだよ、ユミお姉ちゃん。毎月ひまわりに来てくれて、お母さんからの手紙とかお土産とか。
That reminds me of the fucking Yakuza 3's entire setting is so ridiculous.
そして母親の姉はユミ。
どうかしたの？
お前のお母さん、名前はなんて言うんだ？
水木。
え？
知ってるの？お母さんのこと。ねえ、お母さんどこなの？
いや、俺も探してるところだ。ユミのことも。はるか、ユミの居場所は？そうか。
ねえ、おじさん、私も一緒にいい？
You're always welcome. I mean, I'm not joking when I say we legit have 2 spare beds. Right? Just give us a warning when you're coming up. We'll get it ready for you.
私知ってるよ。
You want that kitchen? You can fucking have it. Honest to God. Like, yeah, I think even Amber will say that. Like, you want that kitchen? You can have it.
私だけじゃどうしてもお母さんに会えないから。ねえ、おじさん、いいでしょ？
他にどうしようもねえな。
It's not too far for you to travel to the northeast? Question mark. Right, cool. Marvelous. Marvola Riddle. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you Pixie for the raid. Much love, as always. We live in Teesside, in the northeast. We're about half an hour up the coast from Whitby, about an hour down from Newcastle. Right on the coast, so like legitimately from our window in this room over yonder, you can actually see the North Sea. Who is on for a raid? Unless anyone's got any suggestions. Let's send some love to Lisa Paranorman. She's always lurking in mine and always being lovely. Yeah, we're about an hour and a half up from Leeds as well. So if you can make it to Sammy, we're about another hour up on the road. So yeah, let's go over to Lisa Paranorman. Lovely streamer, lovely woman. She's just chatting at the moment. But thank you everyone for coming. I might get on the stream later in the week, maybe not, maybe I've got to work and shit, so we'll see what happens. But otherwise, join me next Monday, for some more Yakuza. Until then, stay safe, stay well, and I'll talk to you all sooner or later through whatever various means. Bye-bye.